pre-open market analysis session. Before looking into that, let us see whether the audio and video broadcast is working fine or not. If you have any if you need any service support, please contact 044 4032 9999, which is our customer care number. And for account opening or for getting market advice tips, please contact 937 927. Feedbacks you can write it to promotions@gwcindia.biz. During the course of this session, if you have any doubt, pass your queries through the chatting platform which you have. If you are using our desktop version or Android version, you can ask through chat, or even if you are viewing our live broadcast through Facebook or YouTube, you can do the same. Okay, so in today's the schedule for today's session goes like this. First, we will analyze Bank Nifty index, and first we will analyze Nifty index, and then we will go for Bank Nifty index futures derivative. But for today's session, we will skip the equity cash segment due to technical reasons. We could not do that, and we will directly move on to the commodity side. So let's start with Nifty index. So let me hide this. Okay, the chart you're seeing is the 7-minute candlestick chart for Nifty index, which is a futures derivative index, which is now trading in the Singapore exchange. We know that yesterday we had some holiday, but still the market runs in the Singapore exchange, and now the price is around 10,412. It's a 10-minute delayed price feed we get. We could see 10,412. So on seeing the price action, it moves sideways without showing any signs. Maybe we can say in the SGX it tried to test 10,600. Yesterday we had holiday. Okay, how we are going to correlate this with the price action what we are seeing in the NSE? So this is the 7-minute candlestick chart for NSE. What happened on 9th? We had a very gap down opening, and from there, like expected, we had a very sharp fall. So it's a deep correction, and we had a great volatile market on 9th. That is on Monday. So finally, price closed near 10,462. What we saw in the Singapore exchange? What is the price opening? We had seen in the Singapore exchange. Let's go back and see the price opening what we had in the Singapore exchange. Let's go and see. Okay, 10,412. Okay, so now for NSE 10,412. So maybe it's going, you can expect the price to open a little bit open lower somewhere near 10,420. So we have 1 hour time. During that gap, the price can move anywhere. So more or less we can take maybe within this zone you can expect the price to open. So it looks like a continuation of what happened on Monday. What you can expect, there is no doubt in the trend. Okay, the price is will continue or may continue its downtrend. As a general practice, that's the reason I told you don't try to buy or pick the bottom. Always try to stay along with the trend. We gave a clear warning on Monday also. We know that when the price drops, you cannot beat the trend. So for today, since the volatility is high, our stop loss range should be also high. So various resistance 10,520, 10,560 and 10,580. You can place stop at 10,580. We are targeting this particular zone. Okay, till that resistance we want to target, because already we know that the price had found a resistance here. So even if the price is going for a little bit of correction, maybe it's a 100-point average. There are many chances you can many combinations you can assume, like right after the opening the price can come down straight away, like what happened on Monday. It can hit the first resistance and it can drop, hit the second resistance and drop, and the max resistance is the third one. You can use options contract. Maybe the volatility, since the volatility is high, the premium may be a little bit high, but you are staying on the put side, which means that you need not worry about it. So be a buyer of put options, expecting the price to come down. So till 10,560 you can go for selling by placing stop at 10,580, expecting the price to come down, and maybe you can expect 10,360 in near term. Not if the trend is very strong, it can continue its drop. See, if you ask about till what extent it can drop, if you want to have a long term view, we are focused much on day trading part. We want to leave for today. And if you ask the long term view, if the trend continues, it can slowly steadily drop towards 9,600 or somewhere in between that. So we are looking for some deep correction, and corrections are always good for the market, so that it gives us, particularly when we talk about stock market, it gives all the investors to go for buying. So some stocks may be cheap when it comes for correction, so that people can buy stocks at low levels. So it's good. So for Bank Nifty, I don't want to draw the trend channels. Maybe I can draw by connecting these two lines and draw one trend line, but we don't have sufficient data that if at all we want to kind of draw a trend channel, I need to connect it from the top. So it doesn't look, or it doesn't sound good. So I am leaving that. It's a very plain strategy. Hit on resistance. You can go a little bit out of money because the volatility is high, so you will get the benefits or at the money option, so that you can have some protection of the stop. It should be 100 point or above 100 point average. Since the volatility is very high, the stop loss range will also be high. Nothing more to add in the Nifty index. Let's move on to Bank Nifty and see what's happening there. Okay, what happened in Bank Nifty on Monday? The price opened here somewhere near 27,000 and came down till 26,000. So nearly 1,000 point drops in Bank Nifty, and price closed near 26,520. Maybe the same price, 26,500 can be the price opening for today. What we can do in Bank Nifty, sell if you are a very sharp trader. If you want to have strict stop loss, 26,600 can find some resistance. Okay, place stop at 26,700, and you can expect the price to give you some 100 to 200 points profit. You can book minor. See, our prime focus is only on the day trading part. We don't want to hold the positions. We don't want to catch these 1,000 points on every drop. We want to stay with consistency. As a day trader, we know that only thing which can save us is the consistency. We want to prove our strategy. We will pick something and we will come out of the market. So I'm going to enlarge this. So for Bank Nifty, again, it's a very simple thing. If the price comes near 26,600, go for selling. 26,700, maybe 26,800 is also a resistance, but this will do. 26,700 will do for Bank Nifty. You can expect Bank Nifty to come down. So nothing more to add. The targets for Bank Nifty 26,200, initially 26,000, but if you have the long-term view, we can say that 22,000 is possible if the market is going for correction. So again, you can see some 4,000 points drop in Bank Nifty if the price is coming down for correction. But I can tell you that so whenever we project a big number, that doesn't mean it is going to happen immediately. We can predict the trend, but we cannot predict the timing. Within this time frame the price can come, within this time frame the price cannot come. We cannot say that. So our main objective is to have a day trading point of view. So for today, we can hit on resistance. Surely there will be some selling, and we can pick a profit and exit from the market. So that's all we have for Nifty index futures and Bank Nifty index futures. And we are today, as I told you, today we are going to skip equity cash segment completely, and due to some technical reason not for that. The data of the chart, I could not get the chart data for equity cash segment, so I'm going to skip it. So we shall focus on commodities. Let's start with crude. So what's happening in crude on Monday? Yesterday we had evening session. Monday it took us, this is a NYMEX 1 hour chart, and it took us with a surprise that gap down, came down very sharp after that also, and then a consolidation and staying at $35. Fine, very good. So how we are going to correlate in what I say in the crude chart? So this is the crude chart. Yes, fine. So what happened in the last few days and yesterday? We saw a very gap circuit limit. It broke the limit many times. Maybe approximately we can take 2200, maybe the bottom. We know 2200 is a very good level. Okay, fine. From 2200 it went till 2600 and we had a selling, and yesterday evening session the price dropped, consolidated 2510, and you could see when you see the NYMEX chart, you saw that the price is hitting some trading near the yesterday's high, which means that today the price opening will be 2520. Here will be the market. The price will open somewhere here. So what we are going to do, as I told you, always follow the trend. Okay, particularly in commodities, don't try to do something against the trend. We had a spike also. You could see 2520. Yeah, a spike for nearly for 150 point spike. What is this? So it would have killed most of the stop loss. So our view is very simple. The price is going to open somewhere near 2550. Fine. So 2600 is a major resistance. 2620, 2620, 2660, 2680 will be the stop. So you need to go for selling from here till 2600. You should be prepared for that. So this is crude. You are witnessing the volatility. So the price was spiking up now and then. So we feel that if maybe this 2600 and these ranges should provide a resistance, and should provide the resistance so that the selling can continue, or at least it should stop the price, and from here we need to get a consolidation. So that is our expectation, but it can move the other way also. Right after the opening the price can drop. Yes, anything can happen, but our view is 2600 can be the zone for selling. Okay, so till 2660 go for selling. We're placing stop at 2680, expecting the price to come down. If you feel that the range is quite high, please go for options contract, buy some put options or sell some call options. Both means the same. So you can use options contract. Few commodity traders, if you don't know about options, please go to our YouTube channel, and in the home page you can see we have uploaded many materials, the recorded session of the webinar for options. That will be very useful for you. So that's all we have for crude oil. So crude oil today, no more surprise, it's going to trade within the range. Okay, so you need to pick proper resistance, that's all. If you ask me how to avoid these types of how to escape from this situation when the market is volatile, making a loss, it's very simple. See, this is not new for crude oil. This is how the commodities, particularly crude, gold, silver, these commodities behave. The only thing which can safeguard us as a day trader or as a trader, it's the discipline what we have. Stick on with what is our plan, what is the strategy. Have a look, and don't be a prey for this volatility. Go with your plan, execute your plan, come out to the market. Don't get worried that you are going to miss some big profit, or sometimes the heavy losses coming. Stick on to to your trading plan, then everything will be okay. So it's basically the discipline factor which counts. So focus on consistency, that's the key for a trader. So now let's go to natural gas. The next yes, natural gas is quite surprising. Okay, so natural gas, we have something in natural gas. So the one commodity which had showed some reversal is natural gas. You could see the NYMEX price, it's breaking, it went up and now it's trading somewhere near the high. So let's go and see the natural gas chart. See, natural gas, after a drop, we expect a drop, it had a drop. So after a drop it consolidated, and we could notice that on the same day, on 9th, it showed a reversal, and again it had some buying and closed near 144, and maybe today it can open somewhere near 140. So that's what it says, the NYMEX, on seeing the NYMEX chart, 140. So for natural gas it's simple: buy till 136, by place stop at 135, expecting the price to move up. See, this is a one different commodity. Always it has the surprise. If you're, there are few traders who trade only natural gas market. So I can tell you natural gas is on the buying side, because if you see the natural gas chart in the NYMEX, I'm not see, we at times we will go and correlate the price action, what's happening in the international market for commodities. I have reduced this chart to the maximum. These are all 1 hour chart, which means that I have some from 1/8/2000. So from January you could see that the price here, it dropped, a consolidation, again could not break, it dropped and created a low, new lows. From here it picked and it crossed, it's trying to cross this level, which always means that it will have some momentum, so that it can break all this consolidation part and it can show some buying. That's the key point in natural gas, if you have this view. So it's what it says. If I enlarge this scale, so this is the zone. So it's trying to find some resistance here, and it may come down a little bit, but finally it should take some support somewhere here to move up. So that's the reason, buy till 136, place stop at 135, and see whether the price is moving up. If it is moving, it can go till 150, 160. So you need to wait for that. Okay, so natural gas, again we have a strong sense of buying. What about let's go with nickel and copper. Let's finish nickel and copper, then we will come back to gold and silver. Nickel, the COMEX price direction for nickel, you can see that again nickel had shown a recovery and it's trading near, these are all 1 hour chart in COMEX. You could see it's trading somewhere near the high. So how we are going to take that in MCX? So Friday session, you could see the same thing happened. Yeah, U-turn recovery, and we saw that it's hitting the high, which means that it can open somewhere near approximately near 964, 966. So it's very simple: buy till 960 by placing stop at 958, expecting the price to move up. If the price is opening somewhere below 960, wait for the price to move above 960, then go for buying. Okay, so we want to see whether the price can withstand 960 or not. So nickel, another commodity, is on the buying side, so we expect nickel to move up. Okay, so this is another commodity which is showing some signs of buying. So apart from crude oil, a few commodities are moving up, and let's see how the copper is going to react. So when we see the copper chart for COMEX, COMEX chart, you could see the price is consolidating here. Copper is not very much aggressive in buying like nickel, but see, somewhere consolidating in this zone, but we could see a slow increase in this low, and there is some trend is coming. Let's go and see the MCX price. it looks more or less, the copper chart looks like a nickel chart. It had some selling, okay, some recovery, and yesterday from the opening it went for selling, and today you can expect the price to open somewhere near 428 or within this 428 and 426 zone. Here you can expect the price to open, place stop at 424, go for buying. Let's see what's going to happen in copper. We expect copper to go for buying. If today the copper is going to withstand its buying stance, it can go for buying. So if the price is going to stay close below 426, it's going to continue its downtrend. So very important zone 426. Some activity will happen around 426 and 424. I have been repeating this for many times. 426, 422, these are all historical support and resistance for copper. Okay, all the major decisions will happen in this zone. A long-term support resistance zone, a key trend deciding zone. If you have histories of chart, please go and see. All the time the market would have bounced back from 426, 422, and maybe it will go till the entire last year. You can go and see 2019, what happened in 2019, you will see the same. So our view is within this close zone you can get something. If the price today, the price can take some support and it's moving up, then it can move up a little bit higher. Okay, copper is on the buying side, our expectation for copper, but be careful. It's not an easy zone. If there is going to be any failure, because you can see I'm going to decrease this COMEX chart. Continuously the copper looks like it's coming down. Okay, so for the last 2-3 months entirely the trend is down. You can, if the price can withstand 426, 422, there can be a possible buying that can happen. That's our point of view, and we are going to test it in copper for today. So finally we will come to now we'll see gold and gold mini and silver mini, and with this we will go for question and answer session. What's happening in gold? This is the COMEX price. Gold went up and it's consolidating here, and so gold is somewhere it got slowed down, and see how we can view that in the chart. Where is the gold mini? So we are looking at gold mini, not the regular gold. So it's going to be tough time for gold traders. You can see, and you will see the price trading around 43,600. So what we can do today? So the one and only safe thing what you can do is wait for the price to move above 43,700. Okay, 43,700 in gold mini. Place stop at 43,500 and wait and see whether the price is going up or if it is going to hit a stop. If it is going up, then it is a continuation of the trend. If it is going to hit the stop, then there will be short-term selling in gold. I can tell you there will be short-term selling in gold, so that don't hold your position for long time. We need to carry on with the selling side. So be careful with gold. So nowadays you saw a huge drop in Nifty, a drastic price action in crude oil. In the same way, you can see some drastic price action in other commodities also, particularly gold and silver. Be very careful. So place a strict stop loss in gold mini above 43,700, buy. Place stop at 43,500, expecting the price to move up. So we are purely testing the market today, and you can ask, shall I go for selling by placing stop here? Yes, you can do it. See, the objective of this analysis is give you some valuable insights so that it can guide you to take a trading decision. Okay, so we have given all the input. This is not a 50-50 chance for both buyers and sellers, but we want to stay along the trend. We give importance for the trend first, then we will test our instinct after that. Whatever our instinct says, that it is less important when we consider with the trend. So follow the discipline. Even sometimes this hurts us because we may think that it is coming down, but just because of few rules and discipline which we need to follow. We will be sticking on to that plan and we may lose it. That alters the entire trading discipline. That should not happen. Okay, that is the point I'm trying to stress. So for gold it's very clear. Silver, let's start with silver. What's happening in silver? Let's go and see the COMEX price in silver, and it says that gold, it looks something is coming down, but silver it's comfortably staying near some high. So how we are going to take that? See silver, maybe on seeing the COMEX price I can tell you silver can stay somewhere near 46,600, 46,500. Okay, somewhere near 46,600 or 500 it can open. So it's a risky part is silver is trying to move up and gold is trying to stay down. So here we had a selling here and a consolidation and a closing comfortably above that, a drop down, a consolidation, and a opening somewhere here indicates something on the buying side. If you see the last two trading sessions price action, so there is a consolidation 46,000. So price didn't come down below 46,000, and yesterday the price stayed near 46,000, and today you're getting an opening above this. It shows that go for buying in silver. Okay, just to see the price where the price is going to open, but 46,600 cannot be taken as a very easy resistance. It's a very tough resistance. You can go for buying, we don't have options. See, if you go for a breakout like what we had planned in gold mini, you cannot do the same here because the stop loss range is very deep down. If you want to play on the breakout, you cannot place a stop at 46,400. It will be a great disadvantage for us because we have a major supports at the bottom here. So what we can do, we cannot do that. The only thing what you can do is, if the price is opening somewhere near 46, maybe near 46,200, or depends upon the fund you have, you need to average till 46,200 or 46,000 by placing stop at 45,900 to test the silver completely. You should test the silver trend completely. If there is any buying, it will happen here and push the price higher. So silver is also our views on the buying side. So I had given you the reason why. See, based on the situations, we need to alter the stop. The breakout buying, what we had planned for gold mini will not work for silver mini because the risk level, you need to calculate the risk level also. Okay, with this we are coming to the end of this pre-open analysis session. We had focused more on commodities today, and we had left equity cash segment for today. And tomorrow we will start with few stocks like 2-3 stocks for equity cash segment, and then we will keep on adding other stocks also. So you can now ask the question and answers for today. So pause your questions. You can use the chat option available. So it's a hard, yes, saying that it's a hard time for traders, but I don't see, if you want to carry on in this trading profession, there is nothing called hard time, bad time, and good time, bad time, hard days, good days. Everything is the same. So we are going to see the price action and we are going to react. Whatever may be the scenario, what is prevailing in the market, high volatility, low volatility, we will stick on to our plan and we will execute it based on the available fund. If I the focus should be on your available fund you have, the stop loss. If you are not comfortable for particular day, trading day, leave it. That's the best thing you can do. So crude oil stop loss target, I'll see the I'll show you the crude chart, and the recorded sessions are available, so you can, if you had missed the session, please go to our YouTube channel and you could see live recording will be there. There is a menu called past stream, and in that you can see the live recordings. So crude oil, we had a huge range, sell till 2660, 680 will be the stop, and I had given you all the reasons in the explanation why you need to sell. And target, you can take whatever target you want, but 2000 what we feel is 2420 or 2360 can be the good area to book profit. So we have a big range for selling, and I had made the explanation clear. Natural gas entry exit, I hope natural gas also we had given you. So those who have missed it, please go and see the explanation. Along with the explanation, you need to look, maybe if the price is opening somewhere near 140, maybe the expected price opening can be 140. So from within this 140 to 136 you can go for buying any based upon the fund. 135 can be the stop, and you can expect the price to move up to hit 146, 144. These are the various targets you can have. 142, the target 1, target 2, target 3, and you can buy at from 140 till 136 you can buy, stop at 135. Copper upside target 432, 436. If the price moves on, it goes till 456, 460. Can we buy crude April and beyond month contract? See, no. If you want to take a positional call, so what you are asking is a positional call, so you cannot do that. So nobody is going to, it is not a bad idea to buy from the far contract. Okay, so what is the idea behind it? Whether you feel that if you are going to buy 2-month contract, so you will have some 45 days working days of time, so that it gives you comfortable cushion so that the price moves up. So these type of things can work in equity cash segment, where you can take delivery and you can do that. But in crude oil, please don't do this. That is my view. You can have the other side of the view, because so working against the trend, the first part is you are going to work against the trend. The price can comfortably consolidate within this. Okay, you had seen a price action within this range, the price can consolidate. If you think you need to go for buying, if you see any price below 2200, if at all you want to take a long term view, 1960, 1820, till this zone, if you go for buying by going far away from 2-month contract, this can be a good zone. Anything below 2200 can be some good pricing point, but 500, 600, 2500, 600 levels, these are all not good for maybe the next contract may be around, if it is 2500, then that will be around 2600, some 100 points or difference will be there. Maybe near 2200 you can go for buy in the next contract also. So copper upside target I had mentioned you earlier. So crude oil, be very careful, don't so sometimes it can give you some profit, but don't trade against the trend. The first lesson in technical analysis, follow the trend, trade with the trend. If you are doing a day trading, positional trading, any type of trading, even if you are losing, trade along with the trend and lose. That gives you a discipline so that you can build some profit. Okay, You can ask questions repeatedly any number of times. We are here to answer the same questions again and again. No issues in that. Okay. But yes, we have the recorded sessions. Everything is recorded. You can see the recorded sessions also. So gold and silver also we had given overview. Please go and see the recordings. Crude, again questions. Please. So if you want to try all these things, so if you cannot control your nerves, and since the price of crude had dropped, I'm getting repeated questions on whether to buy at the bottom or not. If you cannot do anything, and something you want to do in crude oil, please try and do that in the options contract. Okay. See, be a seller of call option. Okay, don't go for buying. Be a seller of call option. Seller of call option in the sense your expectation is market should come down. Okay, so as a seller of option, if the price consolidates, it gives you profit. If it is not even the consolidation, if it is moving up again, it's dropping, it will give you profit. Okay, only area where it won't give you profit is that a complete reversal in trend. I don't think that is going to happen in crude in the recent days. So if you cannot control your nerves, and if you want to take some position, take the advantage of the drop in crude oil price, and you feel that crude, no way that crude is going to stay at this level, please do everything in the call options. Be a seller of call option. I am not saying buyer of put option. Be a seller of call option. You sell some options, take the premium, and you can gain. Tomorrow we will give the view on Adani. Okay, so today we have some issues in this cash market segment of the chart, so we couldn't do that. Tomorrow I have noted it, and tomorrow we will give that. If not, please remain tomorrow. I will do the same. Stock market fundamentals, purely speaking, I don't know anything about fundamentals. Okay, like you, I see the news and make something out of the news and talk something with the information somebody is providing. Purely we have a view, but technically speaking, I can talk about technicals. It's a correction. Okay, it should come down. I can show you. We had shown that many times. See, the correction is good for market. Okay, so we need some correction, and the price is coming down, not because of, as a technician I can say that it is coming down not because of coronavirus or some slowdown or somebody stolen the bank's money or everything. These things happen all over the routinely. See, somebody is taking money from the bank, and this is happening regularly. Virus infection, we had faced many things. They want some news so that the price can correct, and this is the right news, and it is coming down for correction. Whether it is a deep down correction or it's going to have some little bit of correction, it's moving up, that is the only question. And we feel that 9600, 9200, till that level, if the price can come, it will be very good for the market. Okay, so many people draw supports and resistance differently, and I personally draw these supports and resistance manually. I don't depend on these softwares for drawing support and resistance. Okay, sometimes softwares are good. We don't want to discuss on that or debate on that. Sometimes softwares are good. It depends upon what you're going to follow. See, you can draw your own support and resistance, and you can follow. The only thing is what you should follow that. Okay, you follow some system, have some discipline, that will work in the market. Okay, so we have uploaded some you can go to our YouTube channel and see how to draw support and resistance, how to draw trend lines, trend channels manually. We have some we have recorded sessions of a webinar uploaded in our YouTube channel homepage. Please see that, and you will get that idea how to draw support and resistance manually. It's quite an easy thing, just you need to practice it repeatedly on different charts, different time frames, different stocks, commodities, index, currencies. Practice, that's the only key area. Any more questions, please? Okay. I think we have 5 minutes left for the commodities market opening. I thank you all for attending this pre-open analysis session. Please open trading account with us, trade with us, give some revenue for us so that we can do more activities online. So have a great day. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.